Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, from the B.B.I.N studios in beautiful downtown Red Creek. It's the halftime report. It's week 15 in the NFL. The Buffalo Bills are 10-4. I'm Daryl Wall. For Brett, for Nick, for the fluff behind the camera. Welcome to the halftime report. Good evening, everyone. I'm Daryl Duvall.
Me too.
And Fluff is not. Hi, Fluff.
Yeah.
How'd those Giants do yesterday?
Great.
They lost again, didn't they?
Yeah, so same as every other week.
Yeah, they do kind of lose quite a bit.
And they had Dart.
Hey, it's a good thing you fired your coach, though.
Yeah,
Shut
that
up.
did help.
Have you won a game since?
No.
Shows how dumb your franchise is.
No.
What was the color?
Just work. Oh, you mess with it. Anyway, the Buffalo Bills ventured up to Foxborough yesterday, and as they said, this was a hat and T-shirt game for the Patriots, because basically, if the Patriots won this game, they win the AFC East. The Patriots were what, 11-2, 11-3, 11-2. 11-2. We were 9-4. They were on a 10-game winning streak and had a bye week the week before, so they had an extra week to prepare for us.
Vrabel's 6-0 coming off a bye.
Yes, Vrabel's 6-0. Anyway, before you could blink, basically, it seemed, at the beginning of the second quarter, we were down 21-0. 21-0. We couldn't run the ball, we couldn't pass the ball, and we couldn't stop the leaking. It was bad. We finally got the ball back, put on a drive, and with less than 2 minutes to play in the half, we scored our first touchdown. And I said to DJ just a few minutes ago, because after I watched the game, I thought to myself, and maybe I'm wrong here, but I guarantee there were some people in that stadium at Foxborough, Patriot fans, that when we scored that touchdown and made it 21-7, they were looking at each other going, uh-oh. See, when they were all giddy when it was 21-0.
Oh, yeah.
I won't even talk about Dave Portnoy. I won't even go off on him, because what an asshole. I mean, if you look up asshole, there's an asshole. So he's on social media and he's talking about this is their year and this is where they're back and they're going here and they're doing this and the Bills suck and blah, 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 blah. And they go down, they score another field goal, made it 24-7 at the half. So things aren't looking very well, were they? Mm-mm. We came out in the second half. We went down. We put on a nice drive. We went down and scored. So that was basically 2 times in the red zone, 2 times we scored, and we went on to score 3 more. And we ended up winning the game 35-31. And so it shows you, again, this goes a long way back. You don't always have to lead if you have the heart to come from behind. Because we finally got the lead 28-21, right? No, 28-24.
And blew it in 14 seconds.
And in 14 seconds, we lost it again. And that was a broken play.
Yeah.
Their running back ran into basically into his own line and bounced off and come out the outside and ran down for a score. Other than that, our defense played a hell of a second half.
Yes, they did.
And so DJ's got some stats. I'll let him go over stats.
I don't have them.
They're gone. Hang on. There's.
Oh boy, and they're sideways. So this should.
No.
Oh. Okay, it worked. Bills defense in the first half: 24 points allowed, 285 yards allowed. The Pats were 4 for 5 on third down, 2 for 3 in the red zone. Bills defense in the second half: 7 points allowed, 100 yards, 65 of them on that touchdown.
Right. So we shut them down.
They were 1 for 5 on third down, 0 red zone trips. Bills defense in the last 4 games in the second half: 7 points allowed, 13 points allowed, 0 points allowed, 3 points allowed. The Bills have allowed 10 points or fewer in the second half in 9 of their 14 games this year. So we are a second half team if there ever was one. Drake May in the first half, 9 of 11 for 108 yards, 4 carries for 43 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Drake May in the second half, 5 of 12 for 47 yards and an interception, 0 carries. So we just absolutely shut them down. Dominated them.
And they had a chance in the fourth quarter.
Oh, yeah.
Once we took the lead, we took 35-31, and they got the ball back, and
we just shut them down.
we just shut them down.
Yep.
They went for it on 4th and 3, was it? 4th and 4?
Yeah, on their own.
And Bosa
jumped up.
jumped up, knocked the ball down, was right in May's face.
Yep.
And that was pretty much the end of the game.
There's a lot of stats here. We're going to skip a few. Bills scored 28 points in the second half for the second straight game. They've done that 3 times this year. First time they've done it 3 times in a season since '91. Bills have won 3 straight games now for the first time since September when we started the season 4-0 and then started doing the old roller coaster.
Up and down, up and down, up and down.
In 2 games against the Bills, Drake May has 0 passing touchdowns. In the other 12 games, Drake May has 23 touchdown passes.
But of course, in those other games, he was playing sausage teams.
Yeah, it's.
And everybody today, they're talking, all the prognosticators, well, you know, they can't, you know, that's their schedule. I understand that's their schedule. But it still comes down to the fact that's our schedule too. I mean, you know, we had to play who we had to play. And so we're only 1 game back with 3 games to go.
There was one in here that just blew my mind. The Bills are 10-0 when scoring 25 or more points in a game this season. But here's the weird one. The Bills are 4-0 when opponents score 30 points or more. So we love shootouts. We love to give up 1,000,000 points, and Josh just goes out and scores.
Well, because if you there again, we've got the MVP. You want to score points? We'll show you how to score points.
The Bills have allowed 185 or more rushing yards in 6 games this season, and we're 4-2 in those 6 games. The rest of the NFL is a combined 4-26 when they allow 185 yards or more.
Do we have the stat on if Cook has 100 yards or better?
The Bills are 10-1 when James Cook has 100 or more scrimmage yards in a game this season.
And he had 100 plus yards
Yeah,
yesterday.
111.
Yeah.
Yep. Second half point differential we just talked about. We are plus 116 in the second half. We're minus 29 in the first half.
Yeah.
It's just not fun to watch because you just start.
No, well, again, years ago they used to call it we were the cardiac kids, and that's what we've become again.
Uh-huh.
That first half, it's like you don't even want to watch.
No, it's not fun.
You know, DJ came downstairs.
I said, "Oh, it's over."
Well, it's over. It's 21-0. We're getting our ass kicked. They're rubbing our noses in it. But once we scored that touchdown, I thought, you know what? We can come back. And we did.
Yeah, that's about it. There's a couple more pages here, but there's so much. James Cook became the 3rd Bills running back to tally 8 100-yard games in a season. Milano was huge.
Milano had a huge game. Knox had a huge game. Knox and his wife just had a baby, and they kept saying, new fathers play well. And he played a hell of a game. He got the game ball.
Bills tight ends have a combined 11 touchdowns this season. Last season, they had just 4.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Basically, we have tight ends, we have running backs, and then we have the most worthless receiving core, maybe of all time. Besides Khalil Shakir, you can take them all out back and put them out of their misery. They are worthless. I have no idea how Josh Allen's doing what he's doing. If there was ever an MVP season, it is this season. He won't win it, but he should.
The thing we have that no one else has is Josh Allen.
Yeah.
And this guy just, I mean, literally this morning he was the talk of all the talk shows, because these guys that have been around football their whole lives have never seen anything like it. And another stat was the Patriots had not lost a game that they had led by 21 points since 1978.
Yeah, I think that was on there.
1978. So it's been a while.
This is Kyle's
I was
stats.
a young man. So, but anyway.
1978?
78.
Okay.
You want to say anything about the game?
It was cute.
It was a roller coaster ride for sure. Like I said, first half, I was just like these. I'm like, this is over with. There's no way. Owen watched the game and he's like,
is his mic on? Can you hear him?
I tried. I
He
couldn't get.
he tried.
That's
Try
all we can.
I turned it on and off and tried to talk to it and couldn't hear it.
Hello. I can hear this one. Okay, we can hear him.
Yeah. But yeah, Owen watched the rest of the game and
Can't hear
he just
it
kept
though.
going out to me. He's like, Dad, we scored again. I'm like, all right. So after they scored again, I finally sat down and watched it with him, and I was just like, there is no way we're gonna come back from this and win this, and we did. I was very, very surprised.
Well, the thing is, in all honesty, I mean, I had my doubts when it was 21-0, but like I say, when we scored before the half, I thought, okay, because now you're only down by a couple of touchdowns, and you know that's not an insurmountable lead for Josh.
No, we're
No.
a second half team.
We're a
Right.
second half
They've
team,
been
Right.
a second half team all season
right?
too.
But our defense, I mean, I don't know what adjustments they made, but just like last week, they just come out and just it was like hands down,
I
boom,
don't
you're
know why
done.
they don't make
Right.
those. I don't know why they don't start the game like that.
I don't either.
Well, yeah, I said the same thing. I'm like, why can't Joe Brady just call plays like he does in the second half, in the first half, and you can have a great lead going into halftime?
The
or
thing
make it
is
close.
somebody said today that the defense in the second half, they call it a Rolodex defense. In other words, they just kept throwing different things at May and stuff that he just couldn't. This play was this play was this play. They just kept a Rolodex. In other words, they just went to the Rolodex, pulled the defense out, and said, "Okay, throw this at him," and he just never could adjust. He just, other than that one broken play, that's all it was. It was a
Other than
broken
that,
play.
they didn't do a thing.
No,
in the
they did
second half.
nothing.
exactly.
We shut them
They
down.
did nothing.
They kept getting the ball back, and it was like it doesn't matter.
No, they couldn't do a
Because
thing.
I was going absolutely berserk because the Bills get the ball back with 5 minutes left, basically a couple first downs and the game's over, and we went run up the middle, screen pass after Josh has taken us on 5 touchdown
Yep,
drives.
5 straight touchdown drives.
Completely take the ball out of his hands, and I was just so irate. I wanted to smash something, and our defense came through. I'm not used to that.
Well, you should be. They came through last week.
Yeah, I don't trust them.
A lot of people bitched about this game because a lot of people said, well, geez, the Bills can't play a complete game. We have played complete games this year. We have went out and dominated teams.
Well, yeah.
And so, but there again, this was a team, and there again, we could still beat them again.
Oh yeah.
But this is a
Playoffs.
team that everybody was just, they were enamored with them. And, what should we call it? I think it was Stephen A. said today, because somebody said, oh, no, it was Gruden.
Yeah.
Gruden said today, because he was talking to Portnoy.
Yeah.
And Portnoy's like, well, don't you think this could be an important loss for the Patriots? And Gruden said, no, I think this could be a crushing loss for the Patriots. He said, these are the kind of losses that can destroy a team.
Mm-hmm.
You got a 21-point lead. You should be able to put that in the bank.
Oh,
And you got the T-shirts and the hats all waiting in the locker room.
Yep.
With the champagne. And you're home. Gruden said all these things, and you couldn't get the job
Bills
done.
have not been good on the road.
Well, I had to bother them really bad because their head coach could not accept that they blew.
Oh
a
no,
21.
that was another thing that ticked me off today. Vrabel started, last night he had nothing but praise for Josh and everything else, but today, now he's whining. He's whining about the officiating. He's whining, and it's like, you know what? I can go back over this year and we've lost some games we shouldn't have lost. I don't remember our coach getting up there and whining about officiating.
You had plenty of opportunities.
You had every opportunity to put this game away and you couldn't do it.
What he was
So
concerned
quit
with
whining about.
was no holds. Oh, the Bills have been the most.
We had a touchdown call back for a
Exactly.
hold.
I was gonna
That's
say,
what Kyle
there's
said.
a couple.
He goes,
We had a
did he
touchdown.
forget that we had a touchdown?
Exactly.
Oh, he did because guess what? 3rd and 15, Josh just threw a touchdown on the next play.
Right. But we had a touchdown call back. It's like, I don't know where he comes off, but the guy's an idiot. And he was going to be my touch hole of the week, but then I watched Cam Newton today, and I'll get to that.
Yeah.
This guy could be a touch hole of the year. But anyway, it was a great win. We've got Cleveland coming next week. There's a game we should dominate. but we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see. They
We'll
got
see.
a real good defense.
Well,
Thankfully, they don't have an offense.
so does New England
Yeah.
have a real good defense. So, like I say,
I did like coming into the game, like Tuesday or Wednesday, they asked Drake May about being compared to Josh Allen, and I love that he said, he laughed it off and said, yeah, I got a long way to go. He's the best in the game.
you just ain't a shit and you
And
got a
it's
long way to
just-
go.
As it's almost like the national media has finally, it's been a couple of years now. Mahomes has not looked like Mahomes of old, and now Mahomes is done.
Yeah,
For a while.
we'll
Could be
get to
for
that in a
year.
second.
But it's like the national media is finally accepting the fact that Josh Allen is the best player in the NFL, and
It
it's
is.
not
It
really
is
that close.
exactly. If you watch all the prognosticators and everything else, guys that have played in the NFL for years and everything else, and they all say the same thing. They've never seen a guy like this. They've never seen anybody, and it's like they said today. If anybody put this team on his back and won those games yesterday and last week, it was Josh Allen. Nobody is more important to their team
No.
than Josh
We'd
Allen.
be like four. We'd have 4 wins.
Exactly. We'd have like 4 or 5 wins under our belt if not for Josh.
Yeah.
So anyway, it was a good win. It was, you know, it's a good way to have a heart attack. Just watch the Bills. But anyway, Cleveland's up next. We'll see we are at Cleveland, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I wish it wasn't close.
And then we got
Versus Seattle.
then we finished 2 games at home.
Yep.
We got the Eagles and then the Jets. So here's hoping that the Jets game means absolutely nothing. We'll see.
No, I hope it means a lot because I want to go to it and watch the Reds helmets.
Yeah, I hope it means absolutely nothing. Brent,
Yeah,
we have to talk about the Indianapolis Colts.
that's fine.
The Indianapolis Colts last week were the laughingstock of the NFL. And they were the laughingstock because, and I'll admit it, I was one of them. Because they're bringing back Phillip Rivers, 44 years old, hasn't played a down of football in 5 years, right?
And it's
Yeah. 4 years,
4
5
years.
years.
4 years, 5 years, whatever it is.
COVID year.
Coaching the high school,
Yeah.
coaching the high school team, they bring him back to be their quarterback. Now, I'm laughing along with everybody else because I'm thinking he's 44 freaking years old.
Okay.
Number one, if somebody hits him, if somebody hits him like Rodgers got hit when we
Yeah.
played him,
Oh,
he's going to be in the hospital.
Yeah.
But they protected him, and he went out and he played a decent game, and he basically played well enough for them to win
against a really good team.
against a really good team, and they ended up losing by what, 2 points?
3.
3 points. He threw an interception
Yeah.
late in the game that ended the game, but they were driving at that point.
And it was the Seahawks. Not a bad team.
But the point of the matter is he played well. He's tickled to death to be back. It was fun watching his high school kids that he coaches
Yeah.
cheer when he threw his first touchdown.
Yeah.
They were pretty psyched. And it's a feel-good story.
Yeah, I wish they
It's
could get into the playoffs.
it's good to see it happen. Are they going to make the playoffs?
No.
Probably not.
No, they got a
Definitely not.
really tough schedule.
But
Yeah.
it's a feel good story and it was fun to watch. And Phillip Rivers was always he's a great guy. He's probably going to end up in the Hall of Fame.
he might someday. And now
he
he's
could
going to
have
wait a
a
lot
fight.
longer. 'Cause
Yes, now he's got to wait another 5 years.
Yeah,
Yeah.
another 5 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But anyway, it was a good game, and there was some stuff that happened around the NFL yesterday. I you know me, I don't root for Dallas. I was rooting for Dallas last night.
Were you?
Yes, I was.
I didn't watch.
And Dallas couldn't get it done.
Nope.
They lost. They had a decent lead.
Yeah. Yeah, apparently J.J. McCarthy's actually learned how to play football the last
Yeah.
couple weeks.
And there again, Dak played a good game. They have no defense. They just don't have a defense. I mean, they make our defense look strong,
Yeah.
and that's bad. That's bad. So
Yeah.
so
That's
that
true. Maybe J.J. doesn't know how to play football. He was playing the Dallas
he
defense.
played the Dallas defense exactly, and that's the thing that we were talking about with. Who was it played the Raiders yesterday?
Oh, yeah. Philly.
Oh, Philly. Philly played the Raiders yesterday, and everybody's, what's his face?
Hurts.
Hurts is back. He's got this team that, they've righted the ship, blah, 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 blah. They were playing the Raiders.
Right.
You got one good player.
They,
on
they
their
basically, if they played a high school team, it'd be about the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
So don't tell me that Philly's righted the ship and that everything's good, because they were on a, 3-game slide?
Yeah, they've been
They were on a 3-game slide. They finally won a game. So we'll see. anyway, like I say, we'll see. We've got to talk about the Kansas City Chiefs.
Oh, yeah.
First time in 7 years.
I think more.
7 or 8 years.
Division, like,
Right?
I think they've
No, it
won.
hasn't been that long.
No, 2000.
Oh, you mean 17? Okay.
Yeah, I think they've won the division
Maybe
like
8
8 or 9
years.
years in a row.
Anyway, they are out of the playoffs. They're not going anywhere, and Mahomes is out for probably at least a year. He tore his ACL, and it's not looking good because it's like they were talking today. They're probably going to retool.
Yeah.
They're probably going to retool because
They suck.
Kelsey's probably going to retire, which he should. He's not as good as he once was, not even close. It could be time for Reed to say sayonara.
Does he really want to come back and struggle? again
Exactly,
next year?
because he's going to, even if Mahomes comes back next year late, they're going to be
Probably already out of it. Because they were out of it this year with Mahomes.
Right, exactly. So it's going to be kind of interesting to watch. Baltimore's hanging on by a thread.
Yeah, they shut out the Bengals.
They shut out the Bengals.
Strangest game
Yep.
ever.
And now Burrow's saying he's not having fun.
Oh, is he going to retire?
Did you see that?
No.
Oh yeah, he's made that statement that he's not having fun playing football.
No, he's not.
That's not good.
Well,
No.
he said he'll retire when he stops having fun.
So he's not having fun. Well, if
That's
you're not having
so.
fun,
Well, he's been hurt the last 2 seasons.
Yeah.
The thing, he
Don't
doesn't
get
have
drafted.
a offensive line to protect him.
well, like I say, that's what the talk is,
I'd
and,
kill for one of
and
his receivers.
Sounds like an Andrew Luck story.
yeah, it does. So
How about Thursday night? Falcons beat the Buccaneers. The Bucs
Yeah.
are-
By a
Yeah.
point.
Nah.
the Bucks are in
Now
trouble.
they're 7-7.
Yeah.
Just
I'll tell you the team that scares the hell out of me.
Denver.
Nope,
Houston.
Houston.
Yeah, Houston.
Yeah,
They
they
scare
got a
me.
nasty defense.
Houston
yeah.
scares me.
Who'd they beat yesterday?
They beat.
Yeah.
Yep, that's who
Oh,
they beat.
they probably played one of their division teams that sucks.
Now
I
they
didn't
beat
pay
them
any
anyway.
attention.
That's probably why they won.
The Broncos beat the
The
Packers.
Broncos beat the Packers,
Yeah, I
and,
thought
and
the
now
Packers
what's his
were-
face?
Yeah.
Michael
Micah Parsons.
is also out with an ACL,
Yeah, he's done for the
so
year.
he's probably out. So now all of a sudden Denver's
I think they
Green
didn't
Bay.
or Green Bay, I mean, is in
Yeah.
trouble. So we'll see what happens there. I don't know.
Houston beat the Cardinals yesterday.
Oh, the Cardinals. Yeah, no
Crappy card.
Yeah, the Cardinals.
The Rams beat the Lions like 41-34. That would have been a fun game to watch.
The
Yeah.
Lions are hanging on by a thread.
Yeah, they're pretty.
Yeah,
much.
they are.
They're pretty much
They're pretty
close.
much out.
Yeah.
Strong, though.
Yeah, the
We're
Rams are
watching
awesome.
the Dolphins and the Steelers tonight.
That's
No
my
idea.
barn burner.
It was 7-3.
It was 7-3 when we came in here. I don't know what it is now, but it's been like watching two fat people go at it. It's just not fun. The defense has been playing well, but the offenses have not been playing well. So that's but it's been like I say, it was an interesting week in the NFL for sure. And we've only got 3 weeks left, and we're done. So I don't know who plays next Monday night.
I don't either. Hopefully
Oh.
better. I thought tonight would actually be a fun game.
Yeah, it's not.
Indy.
It's not. Does
So
he
we
play next
so
Monday
we
night?
play the Niners. I think that's Thursday, though.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Niners and Colts
Niners and Colts on Thursday.
on a Monday.
Oh, next
Monday.
Monday.
That's me.
Oh,
Next Monday's Niners and Colts. That could really be a slaughter.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Niners are
Yeah.
playing some good ball.
Rams or Seahawks playing this Thursday night though.
Rams and Seahawks. That should be
Ooh,
Monday.
that's gonna be
That's
another
good.
good game Thursday.
Yeah.
What's today? 15th.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're 10 days away from Christmas. Me and Mayor, we're real busy over the weekend again. We started out at Cracker Box Palace as Mr. and Mrs. Claus. And then we left there and we went down to the Methodist Church in Victory and played Mr. and Mrs. Claus. And then we got up Sunday morning, left here in sunshine, got to Fairhaven in a blizzard, and played Mr. and Mrs. Claus at Coloca's. So it was a busy weekend. We've got to be at another event Thursday night, and then Saturday morning, and the beard can
Make
go.
the presents.
The beard can go, and then we can kind of put that behind us for another year. So don't cry, Fluff. Dad is still Santa Claus. I'll still be
I'm
here.
not. So stop.
You be stop. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Stop. Anyway, it just keeps snowing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We just keep getting snow.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
This morning we got what, 2 inches?
Yeah, I had no idea. It was gonna snow. So
Oh, yeah.
I drove to
I was
work in a
gonna say,
blizzard.
yeah.
I told my boss,
Yeah,
probably
yeah.
gonna be a little late, driving in a whiteout. People are doing 30 miles an hour on 104.
Yeah, oh yeah, it was fun. It was fun, and then it quit. And now Wednesday's supposed to be 40. Thursday's supposed to be almost 50.
Oh, thank the Lord.
Then we're gonna go back down to the 30s, and then back up to over the weekend. Supposed to be like 40 Saturday and Sunday.
People
So
are ice fishing today because it's already that cold. We're
Oh,
basically
there's
the
a-
first
there's quite a bit of
mile
ice.
and a half of Cuba Lake is
yeah, there's quite a bit
frozen.
of ice. It's been cold. It's been a cold month, but hopefully maybe we'll warm it up for the holidays. Won't bother me any.
No.
So I don't know. Anything else we want to talk about?
Brent sucked this week. He
Oh,
went,
we got to talk about the
Picks.
picks. Yeah.
he went 1-4 in picks.
Ooh.
I
Yeah.
went 2-3. Dad and Nick both went 3-2, and Fluff went 5-0.
Yeah,
You
they're
have
5-0
this
for a
week.
guy that doesn't even turn on a football game. So that's good. We're watching
That-
football tonight. He's sitting in there playing on his computer. So
Yeah.
that's good. So you know how much these picks mean.
That big weenie behind the
Yeah,
camera
the
went
big wiener.
5-0.
Yeah, 5-0 for the big wiener. Which means
Stop.
he threw a bunch of stuff up in the air and went, oh, the big
So he's made a strong push here on Nick because Nick's 41-29 on the season. Fluff's now in second at 38-32.
Oof.
Brent's 36-34.
Oh.
I am 35-35, dead even.
And I
And
still
Dad is one
suck.
game
high memory.
under 500.
Yeah,
34-36.
yeah. I'm still sucking high memory.
We got some cards.
We got some cards. Let's look at some cards.
2021 cards.
2021 cards.
We got
Anybody we
Chase
know?
Young from the Washington, at this point, football team.
Yeah, they weren't even the Commanders.
No,
It was
they're
the Washington
football
football team. Yeah.
team. Julian D-Bag Edelman.
Oh, one of my favorites.
Dante Johnson. Oh, there's a DK Metcalf. That's a
Really?
cool card.
Seattle.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Seattle. Oh,
It is
here's here's a Mac Jones rookie card.
Whoa.
Matt Jones, oh baby. Mac Jones.
Matty Stafford.
Matty Stafford.
DeAndre Swift when he was a Detroit Lion, and Emmanuel Sanders as a Buffalo Bill.
Oh, hey, I remember that.
Yeah, that was fun.
Yeah,
There was a couple fun games in there with him.
yeah, there was.
He was a deep threat.
I can't think of anything else. Okay, my touch hole of the week.
Oh,
I gotta go with my touch hole of the week. And of course, I told you. Why is he pointing at
he
you?
wants me to be the touch hole.
My touch hole of the week is Cam Newton.
Oh.
And I'll tell you why. I'm watching Cam Newton this morning. Of course, he annoys me anyway because he's an arrogant moron.
Oh yeah.
And he's
He dresses
bitching
like a
about Phil Rivers.
Oh,
Okay,
he was ticked.
Oh,
he's bitching about Phil Rivers. You know, Indianapolis never going to win a game with Phil Rivers at the helm because he doesn't push the ball downfield. That was what he kept saying. And Stephen A. was actually getting a little ticked, and he's like, you know, because I know what Stephen A. wanted to say to him. Well, do you think you could do better? Of course, he would have said yes.
Oh yeah.
Because he thinks he's still.
He said it was like a slap in his face.
Yeah.
That they brought back Phil
Yeah.
Rivers.
So, Cam Newton, you are my touch hole of the week. You'll probably be my touch hole of the year because you are an arrogant moron. I couldn't stand you when you played, and I certainly can't stand you now. You're just an arrogant piece
Yeah, I
of
don't
crap.
think he really likes Josh because he's just a bigger, better version of himself.
Yeah, exactly. Josh is 4 times more talented than he ever thought of being. But that was I couldn't wait. And like I say, I thought of making Vrabel because of his remarks, but he's just a poor loser. And you know, I again, Vrabel was actually starting to really believe his own hype. You know, and it's like, no, you got brought down to earth by a better team, and that's the first one you played in quite a while. So, Cam, welcome to the Touch Hole of the Week Club. Anybody else?
I don't have
Say
a touch
anything.
hole this week.
You don't have a touch hole?
No.
That's bad.
Not
It was
You
just
won't
such
be
a
able to
fun game. It was like you don't get that many regular season games that are that fun. And now it's been a day, so I'm back down to earth now. I'm like, yeah. I just still don't think we're a Super Bowl contender, but we will see. We can beat anybody. I just don't trust our defense, and I do not trust our receivers.
Yeah.
I think they suck. So Josh, it's all on you.
We've won 3 in a row,
It's
and
on
we've
you.
come back from 10 points down and 21 points
It's on
down.
Josh Allen and James Cook.
We can beat anybody
We
anytime.
can.
So,
We certainly can. We like to
don't
get
bet
hot
money
in
against
December.
us. So anyway, I'm Daryl LeBeau.
I am too, and the most important thing of the day we did not mention, and
What?
that is the Buffalo Sabres have fired.
Oh,
Yeah,
Their
they
general
fired
manager.
their I did see that.
Yes.
I did see that.
Finally.
They fired, but
Finally.
they've won 2 games in a row, haven't they?
Three.
For the
Three
first
games in a
time
row.
all season, they won 3 games in a row on a road trip
And fired their
then
general
fired
manager.
General manager. It
Yes.
Okay, I did see that. I was going to mention that.
There
I said
is
there was
some-
that's why I kept saying there was something I wanted to mention.
just- yeah,
What is
that
he
was
doing
it.
back
He's
there?
looking for that pen I just threw in his head.
Oh, it's stuck in his belly. Look at that.
Look.
No, it's not. Stop.
Yes.
Anyway, so I'm Daryl LeBeau.
Me too.
For all of us here at the B.B.I.N studios, thanks for watching. We'll catch you next week on the halftime report. Right, Fluff?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. I can't get the music to play, so.